is mostly for one guy over in IRC who is having some issues with his shaves. But so anyway, so I have a 24mm whip dog handle synthetic brush, and the soap is a sample of Barrister Man Fougere Gothique pressed on a Maggard empty container. So I'll show you how I lather this stuff and how I shave. Let me lower this down a little. So I just wet my brush and shake off, I don't know, 50% of the water. Wash the sample, the part, whatever I'm using. So there's lots of water in the brush, but I don't think I have as much water as I would have if it were Marco method. This is like a half-ass Marco method. So my goal is to load and keep loading so that it becomes a little bit pasty or a bit too thick, and then I'll add some water. I think I have added a little too much than I like to, but that's okay. I think I may even not need to add any more water here. I can just start face lathering now. Maybe a little bit. So I added quite a few drops of water. I don't count by drops. It's more like half a tablespoon. Not tablespoon. Half a teaspoon. So yeah, that should be enough. My method is a bit messy, but I don't mind. I'm a messy person in life, so I don't mind being a little bit messy with my shaves. Is this a good view? Maybe this would be better. So I just take again like some water in my hand, drop it on top of the brush, and the brush is wet, and then I can actually stop now because there's a very well hydrated leather already, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add some more water to my brush and then work that water in. So what I'm looking for is a leather that's dense, but it doesn't feel like pasty, or it doesn't. It's almost dripping from my neck. So that's the feeling I'm going for, and I feel I'm pretty happy with this one. So the razor is Razor Rock Lupo, which is a dupe of Wolfman something, WR1 or something, with a Weber bulldog handle. The blade is this is the second use of this blade. It's a Wizamet. So anyway, so in terms of angle, I usually try to use a shallow angle. That means I try to keep the handle as close to my face as possible. Over the years, I have learned that steeper angle usually it might feel good on your face sometimes, not always, but sometimes, but it actually creates more irritation than shallower angle. So if a razor allows me to use shallow angle, I'll go for a shallow angle. So there you go. Probably better. I do a little bit of stretching when I'm shaving my neck, because I feel like I don't have enough fat on my neck yet, so it's not really plain. It's more like a curvy thing, not the bad kind of curve, a good kind of curve. So with this, all these fatty kind of soaps, I always like to add a little bit more water on the brush and on my face when I reapply the leather, because I feel like they tend to become a little bit denser or drier in between passes. So This razor felt much better with the aluminum handle, which is weird. I was expecting it to feel better today, but I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's feeling a little bit scrappy. It's pretty loud, which is something I like. These is a fairly easy way to tell whether the residual thickness is good or not. I try to stretch my skin a little bit while I shave the upper lip area. With this soap, I can't really do that easily, at least. And this buffing thing that I'm doing, that's going multiple times on one place, it's really easy with this soap. I'll try a different blade tomorrow with this razor. It's feeling a little bit harsh. Good thing is that I didn't pay $37 like somebody else in IRC to get this razor. I paid only $21, so I won't have any issue reselling it. So just to remind you again, there is someone in IRC who paid $37, $7 as shipping to get an aluminum razor from Italian barber, even though he has multiple Wolfman WR2. So, you know, there's all kinds of fools. So third pass is where razor kind of makes it mark for me. I don't really care that much about the first two passes. I mean, most of the good razors are good for me. So third pass is where it counts. Not bad. One thing I can tell about this razor is that those people who like say Rockwell on a lower setting like 2 or 3 or Carve on A or B or those blades, that those who do not like blade filling at all, they won't like this razor. This is not for them. This has quite a bit of blade filling, not a lot, but quite a bit. So against the grain on my neck goes like this. So my beard grows kind of from here to here. So against the grain is this direction. At least that's on the right side. On left side, it's more like the beard grows kind of from here to here. So I have an extremely weird beard pattern. I think that's why I used to have lots of issues in my card shaving days, because I used to just go up and down, up and down. That's it. And over here, to be honest, even after 5 years of wet shaving, I'm not sure which direction my beard grows. Sometimes it feels like they're going this direction, sometimes it feels like they're going that direction. I've given up hope. I should have added a little bit more water. That's okay. So I'll do something that I only do when I'm trying a new razor or a new blade or something. I never do it during my everyday shaves when I'm using razors that I've already used before and I know how those work. So what I do, I have this alum block. Yeah, I'm a boomer. So I have this alum block. I run some cold water on it and then just try to see where it burns. For example, this is one of the sensitive areas and I can feel some burns today. Not much in this area, nothing on the upper lip. So yeah, basically this is where I can feel a little bit of sting. What I do is that right away I rinse it off. I think this gives me like the best of both worlds. I get the feedback thing that I'm looking for, and it's a very localized feedback. When I use alcohol splash all over my face, I just get lost. Like there's lots of burn in different places. I have a difficulty figuring out where it's coming from. So alum helps me with that, but at the same time, as I'm washing it off, like within 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, 5 seconds, there isn't that much drying effect. So anyway, then I just dry this alum on a towel and I'm done. For aftershave today, I have no idea what aftershave I'll use today because my aftershaves are in my bedroom in a separate cabinet, which I'm not going to show today. So I'll just go over there, stand and pick whatever the fuck I want. Thank you.